Hello everyone. I'm going to take you through a meditation and a absent healing because we can't all be together obviously in this time. So I've just prepared a little altar and it's just I'll see if I can put this on. I can't actually turn that round on there, so I'll do it like this. There's just some candles representing north, east, south and west. That's the direction, so I know what way I'm looking. And there's some offerings, my favourite sugar-free mints, and some juice and some water. And I'm going to bless the water with some salt, make a protection circle, and then I'm going to take you through a guided meditation. I thought it's best to do a video and then you can do this at your leisure and hopefully it'll help. During it all, I'll be sending out healing, all based on the colours of the chakras which are represented in this little lamp. If you look at that, it changes colours, and I've got some nice lavender in there. I may possibly fall asleep before the service is over. Normal services will resume. Okay, my darlings, I'm just going to call on the elements, which are air, fire, earth and water. And each one, I've got them written down so I can remember because I'm always forgetting. East is represented by air, south is fire, west is water, north is earth, and then we'll do the centre. So I'm just going to take some salt. I have got salt here somewhere. And I'm going to look to the east, which is behind me. So I'm going to bless the east. And that's air, so I'm going to use some incense for that direction. That's jasmine incense. It fucking stinks. South is fire, so I'm going to take this. Actually, I'll take this candle. It's a bit safer. Okay, so south is to my left, and I'm going to bless that direction. And that is represented by fire, as I just said. So that's the fire, the candle. Then west is water. I have some water here, and west is in this direction. So I'm going to bless that direction. And north is earth. So what I'll do, I'll use the incense dust and this little shell, and I'll do that direction. Where was I? North. Okay, north is to my right. Okay, there you go. That's that one done. And then I'm just going to stand in the centre, and there we go, I'm in the centre, and I'll bless all directions. And then I'm going to do a circle of salt for protection. Okay. Now, we're all protected from all directions. So now I want you to do some nice breathing exercises with me. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, then out for 4. Breathe in, out, okay, that wasn't very well done, but you get the intention. So now I also want to bless the offerings, which are some of my favourite things. It's a clementine juice and a mint cake, sugar free. I'll bless them. Okay, and then we'll do the breathing once more. In for 4, hold for 4, then out for 4. In, hold, out. There. Now I want you to close your eyes and just listen to my voice, or if you feel comfortable with them open, you can do that. You can sit, you can stand, you can lay, whatever feels comfortable for you. You might want to listen to this again from the beginning before you start. I just wanted to show you some images to concentrate on, which might help with the meditation. I just printed out the sun god, or a representation of the sun god, the moon goddess, and the full moon. And here's a full moon tonight, or so I've been informed. So everything we do tonight will be big and expanding and with more intention. So now if you're ready to close your eyes, breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and out for 4. Now while you're doing this breathing, you don't really have to pay too much attention to it. It's just so that you're concentrating on your breath, which gives you something to focus on. And then as you listen to my voice, I'll take you through the guided meditation. So firstly, I want you to imagine you're at the mouth of a cave. Any cave you like, one that you know, one that you have been to and visited, one you've seen in a picture or a film, anything you like. Now, as you're visualising this cave, I want you to step inside and take a good look around. If it's dark in there, light your imaginary candle, or you might just be able to see there might be some lights on the wall. They could be electric, they don't have to be old-fashioned ones. So have a good look round, and I want you to see if there's anyone or anything inside. It could be a person, an object, an animal. When you've met or seen the object or person, I want you to introduce yourself, or pick it up, or look at it, or whatever. If it's a person, you can chat to them and ask them questions. This will be your guide for tonight. If it's an animal, again, this will be your animal totem, and that will be your guide. And at the end, when we're finished, you can Google and find out what that animal represents. Take note of the person, if there is one, what they're wearing, ask them their name, what they look like, who are they, where they're from, are they a relative, are they an ancestor. If it's an object, again, take note of it, look at it, the colour, the texture, what it is, and then at the end you can ask any questions, have a discussion and find out what that might represent for you. So you've stepped into your cave and you've met your person, animal or object. Now you can choose to take the object with you or leave it for on the way back. You can ask the animal to join you. And normally when you've met a spirit guide, which is quite often in these instances, you can ask them to accompany you and help you and give you any messages there might be for you. The animals can do this as well, and the objects can, through their meaning. Now, on you go through the cave, either alone or with someone, something or an animal. Walk along and just go where it takes you. Now, I want you to see an opening, which will be a light. You follow the light, you've heard of that. Don't worry, you're not going anywhere bad. It's the light out into the open. This is taking you to your safe place. Now, this is a place you can always go when you're meditating. And remember to keep your mind on your breathing as you go. And if that's not working for you, just go along with it. Ask your guide for help. Speak to your animal, or think about your object and what that might mean to you. Now you come to the light, and that's going to take you out. Now as you come out of that opening, you could be in any space, but it will be your safe space, your sacred space. It could be a hilltop, a mountain top, underground still, in a room, outside, inside. You could be on the tube, you could be on a train, a plane, it could be anywhere. Just go with it, and wherever it takes you, that's where you'll find yourself. Now you're in that place, I want you to look around again, taking note of where you are, what it means to you. So as you're doing this again, concentrate on your breathing. Breathe in for 4, out for 4, in for 4, out for 4. Now, take another look round, have a walk round, and feel safe in that space. Now, I want you to find a focal point. It could be anything: the sky, the ocean, the ground, grass, concrete, whatever focal point it is. And within that focal point, I want you to imagine anything you like, really, but something that represents the chakra colours. And they're red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple and white. We'll go through them. Don't worry, you don't have to remember them. I'll do that for you. I want you to look at the very bottom point and imagine a ball of red. Now look at that ball of red and concentrate on it. Look at the colour. How does it make you feel? I want you to imagine that colour enveloping all of you. The red energy, the healing warmth of that energy. That represents your base chakra. That's the very low part and the first chakra at the base. This colour radiates warmth and comfort, and I want you to imagine you being enveloped with that from top to bottom. Breathe in for 4, out for 4, in for 4, out for 4. Now, you've absorbed that wonderful red energy. Now I want you to move up to the sacral, which is orange. And again, you get a lovely warm, with an added sunny energy from this colour and this chakra. I want you again to imagine that enveloping you, and I want you to lay it over the red, that lovely orange, and think of citrus orange, think of oranges and clementines and easy peel satsumas and all of these things that are actually linked to vitamin C, which is very good at the moment. And this orange is enveloping you and healing you from within and without, and it's also protecting you along with the red. All these colours will be protecting you and healing you. At this point, you might start to get some feelings in certain parts of your body. Take note of that and concentrate on those with the next colour. Now we're moving up to the solar plexus, which is your gut, and that's where all your intuition is. Now this is a very important one. It's a sunshine yellow, and again, like the rest, I want you to imagine that colour enveloping you, absorb it, imagine it from top to bottom, all over, mixing with the red and the orange, going all around the body, healing and protecting. The whole time this is going on, I'm sending out healing to you, and as you're doing it, I want you to breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out anything negative. Any negative thoughts seeping through there, just let them come. Any happy thoughts, anything at all, go with it. Don't try and dismiss it. Anything that comes to you during this time is what's coming up during this meditation and healing. Now, again, take note. Are you feeling anything in any parts of your bodies? Are you being made aware of anything? Right, we're going to move up again, and this time we're going to the heart chakra. Now, the heart can be represented by green or pink, but you can go with whatever one feels best for you. So imagine that colour, be it green or pink, enveloping you, absorbing in and out, and mixing with the red, the orange and the yellow. And this is building up to a rainbow of protection, coloured light and protection. Now, we'll move up again now to the throat chakra. I don't have any problems with this one, as you all know. I can talk the hind legs off a donkey. But this is represented by the colour blue. And unlike the base, which is red, this is the cooling, relaxing, and it helps with your communication and how you express yourself. So imagine this beautiful blue light enveloping you, absorbing in and out, mixing with the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the pink, and creating a beautiful protection, a rainbow of protection. Now we move up again to the third eye, which is represented by purple or indigo. And this one is all to do with the third eye. And again, it's your intuition. It's linked to the solar plexus, and it's purple. And imagine that purple mixing with the red, the orange, the yellow, the blue, the green, the pink, creating a rainbow of protection, absorbing in and enveloping you. And then we move up to the top where the crown is, and that is represented by white or gold, whichever feels best for you, both or either. So I'm going to go with gold. I feel nice and gold. And you can imagine this colour once again enveloping you, mixing beautifully with the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the pink, the blue, the indigo, and creating a full spectrum of protection colour. Now once you've done that, I want you to go a little bit higher and imagine the brightest white light, and that will encase your whole protection rainbow. That will encase you in the protection, and it will continue to work after I've stopped talking, and it will continue to heal you. And as you're breathing in love, breathing out any negativity, breathing in love, breathing out any negativity. Now while this has all been going on, your animal or person, people, guide has been there the whole time. Even if they never actually came with you, they'll always be there. You can always ask them. It could be an angel, you know. It could be anyone. It could be someone who's passed on, someone who's still here. You can ask them. You can consciously ask them for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. They always answer. So be very careful what you ask for. But take that person, ask them questions, have a chat with them. Go back to the bright light, which is encasing you now. You're totally protected. And I want you to roll that ball, that white ball, right up. You've got everything else has been protected now. And I want it to go from the top of your head right the way through all your solar plexuses. Your solar plexuses. Right the way through all your chakras, including your solar plexus. Right the way down to your toes, so you're absolutely covered in bright white light protection. And then I want you to roll that ball up and kick it right away. And it can go off into the atmosphere, up into space, into the ocean, anywhere. But that's got all the negativity in it, and you've kicked it away, and you're left with a wonderful protection. And the whole time this has been going on, as I said, I've been sending out healing. I can really feel it here. I don't know where you can feel it. I can feel it in my chest area, and it feels actually quite powerful is the word. Now we're going to come back down through your chakras, and as we do, I want you to imagine, I usually imagine a flower closing. You can do a submarine hatch, a manhole, a door, anything you can visualise closing, because what we're going to do now is close everything down, trap all that positive energy in, and protect ourselves from anything else, you know, like psychic vampires, negative people, idiots, cunts, all that sort. So we start at the top, and as I said, I'm going for gold, but you can go for white. And I'm going to imagine a rose, and the rose has got the colour of this chakra inside, which is gold or white for you, and the petals are going to close around it. Or if you're in a submarine, shut the hatch down on it, or if you're behind a door, shut the door and trap that wonderful gold inside with all its healing energies. and then work back down to the third eye and the indigo. Again, my indigo's going inside the rose and the petals are closing around it, and you use your visualization, whatever suits you. Down to the blue of the throat chakra, close around it, shut your door, pull your hatch down. Then the heart, I think I'll go for pink this time, pink or green, whatever suits you, inside my petals and is closing. Down to the solar plexus, that's my yellow going in and closing. Then the sacral, which is orange, it's going inside and closing. And then your base, which is red, and that's going inside and closing. And then once again, surround yourself with that beautiful protection white light and seal that rainbow in, so you're totally protected now. Breathe in, breathe out. Now you're ready to come back through the cave, so go back into your opening and work your way through to the starting point. Again, looking round, anything you notice, anyone, anything that comes to your mind, make note of it. Any colours, objects, animals, people, bring them with you or say goodbye to them. Then you come to the very first point of the opening. You can switch the lights off if you want, or choose to leave them on. Ask your guides if they've got any messages. The objects, have a look at them, see if there's anything else that comes to you. And then step out of your cave. And then imagine the mouth of the cave closing, you know, like abracadabra, and it closes. Anyway, it could be a door, it could be a gate, anything you like, a curtain. Close it nicely. That's your cave, that's your safe space. No one can penetrate that and go there. Then come back out. Breathe in love. Breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love. Breathe out gratitude. Breathe in positivity. Breathe out negativity. Now, just in case there's any residues, I want you to get that negativity and I want you to put it in that ball of light, and I want you to send it right the way down, past all the chakras to the feet, and kick it away. Right away as far as you can. Imagine you're Georgie Best left foot in the game. He's dead now, I know, but in spirit, if he was going to kick the ball, imagine that big ball of light. Some of you are probably too young to even know who I'm talking about, but kick that ball right the way off the atmosphere, right out into space where it can burst into a million pieces, gone. And that is the end of the guided meditation. And the whole time that was going on, I was sending out healing to you all. Love and light. I hope that's helped. Again, you don't really have to listen to this. No, I've said that at the end, so that you had to listen to the whole thing before you realise that. But much love to you all. Blessings to your gods, goddesses, whoever you worship. Be you pagan, Wiccan, witches, Catholic, Christian, Muslim, Buddhas, whatever. That's all sent with the utmost love, light and energies. I hope that helped you all. Goodbye, my darlings.